there, my name is Missy. I'm excited to be with you today to show you how to make your own 5-note melodic instrument using water and water glasses that are in your kitchen. We will need 5 uniform glasses, so make sure they're all the same type. You can also use glass jars if you desire. You can get out a couple metal spoons or a wooden spoon, whatever that you have. And you're also going to want to bring or use, of course, some water and a bonus, which would make learning some of these songs a little bit easier, and some different food coloring colors. With that, we'll get started and I'll show you how to make your own 5-note melodic instrument. Okay, so now that you have your 5 glasses in front of you and they're empty, let's push this a little bit closer to me. The first thing that you're gonna do is start off at your left with the lowest note. So you're gonna fill this water glass up the most with about an inch from the top. And the reason that I'm not using exact measurements of water is because everybody's containers or glasses will be of different sizes and maybe materials, and that has a lot to do with the pitches that end up happening in the end. So we're just going to start with approximations, eyeballing it, and making adjustments from there. So this first one, again, we filled it up most of the way until about with an inch to go at the top. Now this next one, you're going to do it an inch. You're going to fill up this cup an inch lower than your first. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, and we'll give it a little test. Sounds good. We'll go to the third one, and it's going to be again about another inch down from where you filled up your second glass. And let's give that a go. Sounds good. For the fourth one, just because of how the scale is, you're actually gonna only fill this one up about half an inch lower than this one, because it's just a half step between these two notes. Oops. And see? Oh, actually, I'm gonna show you what happens when you do fill it up. It's a little bit too high. Ooh, excuse me. So we're going to pour some of this water out. There we go. So that's another important thing to note. If you are wanting to make the pitch go higher, you actually take water out. It's a little counterintuitive. And if you want the pitch to go lower, you're going to add water. That's why our lowest note has the most water in it. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We might pour a little bit out of this one, just because it's just a tad high. And I just did what I said the opposite of. Did you notice that? I took water out thinking it would make the pitch lower, but I needed to add some water. Let's see how that goes. There we go. And with that, I'm out of water. I'm gonna go fill up some more and be back to fill up our last glass. And I'll give you just a couple minutes to keep working on your glasses. Okay, with that, I'm back, and we're gonna resume with this last one to fill it just about an inch lower than the one before. With that, we'll give it a little test. And it's a little bit low, in my opinion. So we're just gonna put a little water out. There we go. There we are. Now, the next thing that we're going to do, we're gonna add some food coloring. So it makes learning these songs especially easy and more understandable. So we're gonna start out just in the order, or the colors in the order of the rainbow. Just to make it easy for myself, we're gonna start off with red with our lowest note on the left. It's pretty, huh? And then I'm gonna make it this one orange by adding red and yellow. And we've got, yellow. For our next one, green and blue. I'm gonna add a little bit more color to our red, just to make it really bright, and to our orange, and maybe even to our yellow. We'll see how that turns out. So I'm gonna give them a little mix. There we go. So just to make these colors pop just a little bit more, I'm gonna add some more yellow to my orange and a little bit more red to my red. Okay, there we go. The colors, almost all the colors of the rainbow. Let's see what we have. Sounds good. How do yours sound? I'm sure they sound fantastic. So I'm gonna stick with this wooden spoon just because it makes me feel more comfortable that I'm not going to break my glasses. And you know, I really think that it sounds best if you hit the glass right in the middle, but you're welcome to also hit it on the top. It just won't ring quite as much. And we can space them out a little bit more. Great. Fantastic. Okay, so this first song that we'll learn, well, I'm actually not going to tell you the title. I'm going to play it and see if you recognize it, okay? So listen up. What's your guess? Was it Mary Had a Little Lamb? If it was, you would be correct. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Good job, good guess. So now the next step, I'm going to show you how to play it. And luckily, this is a song that's well known by most people. So you can also use your own ear and trust your own judgment. But I will tell you which colors to hit, okay? So we're going to start off with yellow in the middle. Yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, 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 orange, 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 yellow, blue, blue, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, 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 orange, orange, yellow, orange, red. So we'll give it a go again. Awesome job. And now I'm gonna do it one more time. And this time, just to make it really clear, I'm gonna hit from the top so that you can see where I am going and you can follow what I do on the screen, okay? Now this time, I'm going to accompany us while we're playing this song, okay? You can sing it through with me first. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Good job. Everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Okay, are you ready? Pick up your wooden spoon. If you can sing and play at the same time, go for it. Otherwise, just focus on hitting the spoon on the right places. Oh, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Good job! You just performed Mary Had a Little Lamb on some homemade melodic instrument goodness. Good job. So this next one that we're going to do is You Are My Sunshine. Now this one takes a little bit of imagination because the first note that you usually sing in You Are My Sunshine will not be included in this one, but we can still do the rest of the song and play it beautifully, right? Right? So, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. So this time, I'm going to tell you which color to play when I play it, and I'll hit it from above so you can see really clearly which one I'm playing. Okay? You, red, red, orange, yellow, 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 orange, yellow, red, 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 orange, yellow, green, 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 yellow, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow, green, 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 yellow, orange, yellow, red, red, orange, yellow, green, orange, orange, yellow, red. How was that? We can do it a little bit slower again. I'm sure you're getting it perfectly, but we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Red, red, orange, yellow, 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 orange, yellow, red, 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 orange, yellow, green, 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 yellow, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow, green, 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 yellow, orange, yellow, red, red, orange, yellow, green, orange, yellow, red. Fantastic job. And you guessed it, we're going to play it with this accompaniment as well. Sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. And we'll start with the red, right? Okay. Red, orange, yellow, green, yellow, 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 orange, yellow, red. Red, orange, yellow, green, 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 yellow, orange, red. Red, orange, sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know it, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Fantastic. This next one that we'll learn is another classic, but it is a holiday tune. So here we are doing Christmas in the summer or the fall, depending on when you're seeing this video. Can you guess what I'm gonna play? Jingle bells, that's right. So we'll start off in the middle again with yellow. Yellow, 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 blue, red, orange, yellow. Green, 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 yeah, green, yellow, 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 orange, orange, yellow, orange, blue. Yellow, 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 blue, red, orange, yellow. Green, 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 yellow, 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 blue, blue, green, orange, red. Nice job. Fantastic. So now let's sing and play it at the same time if we can. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Old what it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Good job. You guessed it again. We're going to play it another time, this time with guitar helping us out. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Fantastic. Now I'm going to say the colors. Yellow, 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 blue, red, yellow, 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 blue, red, orange, yellow, green, 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 blue, green, yellow, 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 blue, blue, green, orange, red. Let's try it a little faster. This next part, I want you to play anything that you want, and it's going to sound awesome. We call this improvisation, and I'll play the harmonic backing on guitar so that you just mess around with any version of combination of notes that you want, and it's going to be so fun. Amazing job. How was that for you? Was it kind of fun getting to invent and create your own song? This is something that I love doing all the time. It just brings a lot of fun to my life. It can be a little bit scary at first, just going for it, maybe not knowing what sounds will come out or what combinations will sound like, but it's always better to just try and see what happens. And even with just these 5 notes, you can make a lot of cool sounds and a lot of cool melodies. I really appreciate you being with me and giving me your time to learn how to do this. I know that there are a lot more songs that you can create with just these 5 notes. So if you think of any, you should totally comment on this video and let us know and see what you come up with. Also, feel free to videotape yourself making your own combinations and your own songs up. You can add words to them. If any of you play instruments as well, you can make a duet happen. The possibilities are endless, so I just really encourage you to take advantage of making music in your kitchen with things that you have. Thank you so much. I wish you the best, and I hope you have a great time at the rest of camp.